The valedictory will be presented by Samantha Adams, who was selected by the William Howard Taft class from the Tampa Bay campus to present the class's farewell comments.
Good afternoon. Welcome, administration, faculty, staff, friends, family, and Taft class graduates. First, I know many of you don't know me, so I just want to clarify something. Yes, I am Sam Adams, and I am from Boston. Next, it's not rocket science that today is a monumental occasion. And we thank every individual for helping us get here. My personal story, which may seem a bit cliche or even typical, it is, however, what it is. I knew since high school that I wanted to be a lawyer. And I promised my grandmother on her deathbed that I would go to law school, become a lawyer, and make her proud. Here I am. It's also no secret that there's a lot of pride filled in this room today. That's because a lot of hard work, perseverance, and sacrifice was put forth by almost every individual in this room today. Quickly, I would like to tell you something about Eagles. Don't worry, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm not going to go on some random little tangent. But, and just as a disclaimer, because you know this is a law school graduation, I can't confirm that all the facts and what I'm about to tell you are absolutely true. However, it's something that I found to be very, very motivational and very inspiring, so I thought it would be befitting to share with you today. I once heard that eagles can live to be about 70 years old. And when they're about 35 years old, they have a decision to make. They have a decision about survival that they need to make because their feathers become soiled and it weighs them down, so it makes it difficult for them to fly. Their talons also get too weak for them to hunt, and so do their beaks. Now, their talons and their beaks are both made of something very similar to fingernails, so they grow back. However, when they turn 35, they have to make a decision about their survival and whether or not they're going to fly up and perch on a mountaintop and go through a very painful process in order to survive so that they can continue to hunt. When they do get on that mountaintop, they pluck out their feathers, they pick off their talons, and they bang off their beaks. And again, like I said, it's a very painful process. Nevertheless, it is required for their survival. Now, law school is by no means easy, not at all. We had to essentially isolate ourselves so that we could learn to change our perspectives, learn to find the law in absolutely everything, learn how to think and be objective about all situations. It was very painful reading page after page and case after case about things like horses and whales in classes like torts, criminal law, and contracts. It was really hard to wrap our minds around legal concepts like the rule against perpetuities. Or knowing the difference between something being retributive versus it being utilitarian. However, Professor Schwartz kindly told me that I wouldn't get any credit on my exam if I got creative and said something was retributarian. But he did appreciate my creativity. We also butchered Latin terms, like, I'm going to try this, expressio unis est alteris exclusio. And we turned them into magic spells from Harry Potter. We worked hard and we read a lot. I mean, we read a lot. We shared, we laughed, we cried, and a lot of us wondered why we continued to subject ourselves to this kind of a torture. I know I, for one, went to Brianne and Deani on countless occasions, and thank God for them, because I'm not too sure I would have made it without them, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys can relate. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't all bad. We appreciated the small things, like when Professor McDonald showed us the video of "I Want to Stand in Your Jurisdiction." Or the pizza and the cookies and the donuts that were provided at different school events. We got the chance to get fancy and go to barristers' balls and the Balsa Black Tie. I remember when Beckham and I got a chance to go dance with Professor Carrier to Beyonce's Crazy in Love, because we didn't want to leave him on the dance floor by himself. We had flag football, beginning of term mixers, and so many other wonderful networking events that were not just for networking. They also helped us to break up the monotony of studying to a point of insanity. We learned so much more than the law. We also learned to respect each other's differences. No matter if you're black, like me, if you can play ball with the boys and win, like Liesl, or if you're transgendered, like Beckham, or Muslim, like Ahmad. We have grown and developed friendships. We have been there to support one another, despite our A-type personalities and our competitive spirits. But the biggest thing that we've also come to understand is that this is worth it. We are necessary. The eagle symbolizes freedom and courage. They are beautiful, majestic, and strong. They fly high and they have amazing vision. When we made the decision to come to Western Michigan, Thomas M. Cooley Law School, we made the decision to perch up on that mountaintop. We made the decision to go through that very painful process. Nevertheless, we grew. We got stronger and we got smarter. We developed. Now, it's time to fly. We can't allow anything to bring us down. Lawyers make up something like 3% of the world's population. And although most of us still have the bar exam left in front of us to conquer, which we will do, I cannot forget, and I challenge you, and I urge you to please respect the journey, respect this journey, honor our dream, and keep your eyes on the prize. Because after all, we just finished law school. We got this. Thank you.